Alright guys, what is going on? This is the Club of Demand 1993, back at you for part 11 of my Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone PC Let's Play, as we're now leaving off where we're beginning our visit with Hagrid. And he already knows we made the Quidditch team somehow. And I just saw him just a few seconds ago before he saw him in this game pretty much. But yeah, we arrived at Hagrid's hut and he has, a little secret for us. And let's see what it is.
It's small, but still roomier than your cupboard under the stairs, eh?
Oh, that's for sure. Who wouldn't want to live underneath a pair of stairs? A set of stairs. Ooh, what is that?
It's a dragon's egg, Harry. It's our secret, mind you.
Secrets? I love secrets.
It's in a very delicate stage.
How's it delicate?
I can't leave it here alone, but I need some fire seeds to give it that last burst of heat to make it hatch.
But you were leaving it alone before earlier.
Fetch me some fire seeds.
Depending on where it was at, but...
Out in the garden.
Really? You still need us to do work?
Collect as many fire seeds as you can find. Careful though, there's spitting.
Doesn't Harry ever want to say no thank you, I don't want to do this, but Harry's a good boy, he wants to be nice, he wants to, help people and, save the world eventually from Voldemort. But, Oh well, so we have a little task at hand now. We have to go through Hagrid's garden and through the caves in the garden to collect fire seeds. Now, we don't have a certain amount we have to collect, but I believe from practices and other times I played this game, this doxy always comes out of nowhere, but I believe there's 7 fire seed plants in this whole in this whole part of the game. So I believe there's at most, since there's 3 at a time that you're given from each plant. There's 21 seeds at most we can collect. So we are, of course, going to collect all 21 seeds. And there's 2 wizard cards. One's at the end after we get all the fire seeds to Hagrid. And then, of course, there's another one at some point in this game that's pretty well hidden, though. The secret is pretty hidden, though. So we got to be on the watch for that. There's another doxy up there. Yeah, and there's 8 secrets also. So my thing is, as long as we get the, of course, it's all the fire seeds and the wizard cards. That's what I care about most. I mean, I'm going to get the secrets, of course, but in case I miss one, again, I'm sorry, because I did miss those trees that had the birdie bots back in the Incendio challenge, which I do apologize, but it's no big deal. It's only like 4 beans shorter than usual. Venturing along here in these caves, and there's more snails, which I still find funny that they have flipendo on their shells. They got some waterfalls. We'll be seeing some waterfalls also in this part of the game. Right here, we see a doxy up there, which we'll get to that in a little area in a little bit. But first, let's get across this little patch of water, and up and go grab the save book. Nice big gear in front of us. Cast flipendo on it. It opens up one side, the left side. So we can walk in here to grab anything here. Well, we have another little dented wall, which is usually where the secrets are at. And then another freaking snail. He's blocking my path, so it doesn't affect me. Nope, I'm good. Didn't want it to affect me from falling off. Get this chest right here, and let's open up the other side of the locked doors to see this is where we just came from. We just looped around, which we'll be looping around a couple secrets. And of course we come out here. We're at a different area of the castle right now, so the music changes dramatically. Now be careful here. Okay, see down there, there's that little ledge down there. That is where the secret, where the first of 2 golden wizard cards are at. Oh crap. And it's very hard to see, so when we come off that ledge there, for you to properly land on here. You can easily miss it, so it's pretty difficult to find. But here is the next wizard card, which is actually a very interesting one to me, which I'll explain to you in a second, because I don't know too much about King Arthur and whatnot, or those stories there, but I remember reading a little bit in my freshman year of high school's literature class. But this one we just got was Morgana Le Fay. King Arthur's half-sister, dark sorceress, enemy of Merlin. But here's the funny thing, though. I don't know if, I mean, I haven't read them in a long time. I mean, I haven't really got any new ones in years, of course, but I used to just want to follow along with the series. But I don't know if when you guys were growing up, you ever read the Magic Treehouse series? I did because I wanted a treehouse very badly when I was little. But if you remember from books 1 to 29, we were, Jack and Annie were doing work for Morgana Le Fay. And then they eventually worked for Merle, but it never made it seem like that Morgan was, well, they call her just Morgan Le Fay, not Morgana Le Fay, in that. But they made her seem like she was evil, in my opinion. I don't know if, I still have some of the books, like not all of them, of course. But, whew, that was a close one. Almost fell off that short edge of that save book. But, yeah, so I don't know if, they just, modified her character a little bit there. But, yeah, I was surprised here that Morgana Le Fay was evil. I keep coming so close. So again, some of those edges, they won't allow you for them to grab and climb. Again, it just makes me worried. But yeah, I never understood that. But yeah, of course, the wizard card that Hagrid will give you at the end of this, you kind of surprised. I don't know. It's just ironic to who he gives you here. You wouldn't think like someone like Hagrid would give you this person. Even though I'm sure a lot of people have this person in their collection. But again, it just cracks you up that of all people to give to you, it had to be Hagrid. Pushing all these rocks around. And coming up here on our right, we have our first fire seed plant.
That must be a fire seed plant.
And once again, out of the blue, Harry decides to talk. Yes, he remembered that Hagrid told him to stay away from the hot seed. So again, cast a spell with Flipendo on the fire seed plant. And of course, you see how they're kind of those yellow stuff coming up. That's because it's shown that hey, they're still hot. So wait for that stuff to go away. So that means they're cooldowns. If you try to grab them, they'll take away stamina and they'll burn you. You don't want to get burned. So there's 3 fire seeds so far. Of course, apparently the world knows we're collecting 3 fire seeds. It opens up another door, which again is weird. Doxy. Watch out, forgot about that one. Here's another treasure chest. But so yeah, interesting conversation here about Morgana Le Fay and fire seeds, and Harry still barely talking in this game, which still cracks me up. Actually, remember from earlier we saw that one Doxy from up here? That's where we were at earlier, and then there's a Doxy up there, so we're back. We're coming a little bit around here. So let's grab this next save book. And let's get across this little, sequence of, rocks across the path. And then we'll go through another waterfall here. And once again, here's fire seed plant number 2. Again, there's 7 total, and there's 21 seeds you can get at most. You don't have to collect all of them, but you just have to collect at least some for Hagrid. But I think the first time I played this, I missed 1 or 2 the fire seed plants, but it's all good. I always hate jumping out through there because that ledge is so short and you can't quite see with the water. Okay, there, and then onto this sledge. Again, Hagrid's sending us on dangerous journeys. There is a treasure chest over there. You can open it up from here if you wanted to, I believe. But we're going to loop around and get to on the actual side, which is through this waterfall right here. And we also have fire seed plant number 3. So while we wait for those seeds to cool off, let's go take care of that treasure chest and get yet another secret. Again, I believe there's 8 secrets in this one. I think that's the most in any part of the game. Having 8. So might be, in my opinion, one of the tougher parts of the game, I'd say. But I guess maybe the Forbidden Corridors parts are pretty tough, too. And maybe the final battle, but, it's gotta be the toughest parts. So we have 9 fire seeds. Let's make this 12, as here's fire seed plant number 4. Yeah, it takes a while for us to find the first of the fire seed plants, but once you find them, they just start, rolling around out of nowhere. So I don't get why that is the case, I don't know. What I also find funny is, of course, I'll probably talk about it in a little bit, is, most of this game is from, the first part of the year. The first couple portions of the school year, and then, after we do the Halloween portion, which is after, the potions part of the game. Oh, really? I thought we were done with these suckers. I guess not. So let's knock this turtle fire crab, in down this pit right here, because it's not going to do anything, but we can at least get rid of it. We can still hear those that fell down into that pit. Oh well. But let me grab the save book here, and I'll get back to what I was saying before about what I find strange about this game. Alright, we're going to be looping around here, being back in that room in a second, though, because, well, first we got these venomous tentacles to get down first. I believe that's what they're called. If I'm mistaking them, I apologize. Yeah, coming down here, and there's gears again, and there's the treasure chest. So, get this chest here. 322 beans, not too bad. Opening up, this this door here, and I find funny also there's like this dripping from the ceiling. It's like drool or something. It made me think the other morning when I woke up and I found my cat sitting on the stoop outside my bedroom, and he literally had this big thing of drool just like dripping from him. So I literally went over there, took a napkin, and just wiped it off, and gave me this look like, "Why are you touching me right now?" Like, well, you weren't drooling, I can probably avoid it. Wait, hold on. Let's grab that chocolate frog just because I felt like it. But anyways, what I was saying before, yeah, so, again, after this, we have a couple of things to get through before we get to our first, potions lesson. After potions is, the Halloween part. But after that, it's like we just, skip to, a later part in the year. So I find it weird how, everything seems to be, at the beginning of the year, and all of a sudden, boom, right towards the end of the year, for, the last couple parts of the game. So we're almost halfway done with this game. But here's fire seed plant number 5. Because we have 15 fire. 2 more fire seed plants to find. And of course, we have more of these stupid idiots right here to take out. Get out of our way. So this is plant number 5. Cast a spell here. Oh, just one beam. Alright, let's grab this safe book. Now we come into here where a bunch of pillars or something like that hang from the ceiling. We gotta knock down to be able to get across the water here. Go in there and get that chest. And there's also our 6th fire seed plant up ahead. So while we just to kill time for them to cool off, let's get them those, and then let's go over here and get the treasure chest in this room. There we go. Alright, so let's go back here and collect seeds 16 to 18. Just get the position right. That way I don't go off the ledge by accident. And let's collect it. I like the little sound they make when you pick them up. Alright, so we got 18 now. We have one more fire seed plant to find. We're almost done with this part of the game. And this part's kind of long, but, it's not really too difficult for them. I'd say it might be one of the harder parts of the game, I'd say. The next part of the next video probably is going to be kind of boring, I feel. We'll get to that, though, in the next video. Well, actually, so we're almost done. I'll kind of mention. So the next video... Oh, another one? These guys got to go away. We knocked into the river. Okay, twist. That's actually where the exit is. We're almost there. Now, we can either go up there for a shortcut, or we take the long path around here and get another secret, which is right underneath here. So yeah, we're heading down to go get the last secret. But the next part, we're going to have our first Quidditch match, which is against Slytherin. But after that, we have our long walk and collecting secrets and some wizard cards to our next Defense Against the Dark Arts class. So we're going to do both of those parts. So the next part will be from the Quidditch match up until the Defense Against the Dark Arts lesson. So that's usually any parts that include Quidditch matches, and we'll just include that with something else. I mean, I know I kind of did, the flying lessons, individually, but I feel like, the Quidditch matches could be, meshed in there, because I don't want to be too tedious, if you know what I mean. Here's where we came from before, and we're about to actually get to the end of this part of the game. Well, actually, first, before we go there, here is the 7th and final Fire Seed plant. So yeah, so the next part again will be the Slytherin Quidditch match, and then the secrets and stuff on their way to Defense Against the Dark Arts. We also kind of take a peek at the Forbidden Corridor also and see what's going on there. We find something fishy there, so that's what's going to be in the next part. So yeah, kind of not the most exciting part, and of course there's where you just came from. So Here comes the exit, and we're about to get out of the Fire Sea Caves. About time. There's the door right there where we back to Hagrid's hut, so we've looped around. I also find it weird how like that's completely off center. Like, why wasn't that be just straight to the door? You know, it's strange. But there's Hagrid waiting over there. Let's collect our winnings.
Great work, Harry. You've
Thank
collected
you.
all the fire seeds.
No, tell me I collected all the fire seeds, not just all the ones you need. And there's our wizard cards, so before we go inside, we have to wipe our feet. Boo-hoo. Just kidding. But, yeah, look at the card, though. You can probably tell who it is, but I don't know, I'm just surprised, like, someone like, we get that card from someone like Hagrid. I feel like you get, like, maybe, like, you know, if there was a wizard card from when we defeated Malfoy in that wizard cracker thing or something like that, you know? Like, you know, in the Forbidden Corridor, you thought we'd get it. I don't know. Just me being, you know, weird. But, of course, now we have Salazar Slytherin. Co-founder of Hogwarts, gave his name to one of the 4 houses, as we all know. But, yeah, so let's get inside and see what Hagrid is about to use the fire seeds for. And it always cracked me up that Harry was never able to take his first step. He always just run into the steps like that. It's just funny.
Go ahead and put them in the fire, Harry.
Yeah, Harry, put him in the fire. Ooh, that was a hot burst of heat. I like this part.
You've
Done it, Harry. It's hatching. I just like the way he claps his hands. It hatched, it bursted, and there is Norbert, a Norwegian Ridgeback. Of course, he'll be involved in the very fun part later. And Harry's about to give us also a flute, which we'll use later to put Fluffy to sleep. But guys, that is part 11, the Fire Sea Caves. Stop liking on the video, subscribe more content, come on my channel, and follow me on Twitter at DemandAirBine3, and I'll see you in the next part, which is going to be the Quidditch match and our journey to our next Defense Against Dark Arts lesson. So let's look at Norbert, and I'll check it out, guys. I'm the Club of the Man 1993. I'll catch you all later. Peace out, everybody.